All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to an absolute scorcher. We've got a whale who just dove deep into a $1.7 million short on BTC at 20x leverage. Currently sitting in the red at negative 71 grand, and we're a razor-thin 0.3% away from the dreaded liquidation. This is a white-knuckle ride. Our trader is living on the edge here. Just 4.16% over the entry price, and it's game over. That's the epitome of high stakes. Now, I'm not saying our trader should have a backup plan, but maybe they should start practicing their exit strategy dance. Will this move pay off, or is our whale about to be beached? Stick around to find out. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to a fresh contender on the field. Introducing a whale of a play. Shorting BTC at 40 times leverage with a hefty $518,000 on the line. Our trader's in the hot seat, staring down a P&L that's already singed a bit. Negative $473, folks. But here's the spicy part. Only 2.2% away from extinction. Danger level? It's a 5-alarm chili, baby.
What are you doing with that leverage? I told you to be careful.
Chuckles. Even Mum's worried. But hey, this is the blaze of fire, and our trader's playing with matches. Will they conjure up a financial firestorm or fizzle out? Stay tuned and hold your breath. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to a fiery new spectacle. We've got a short BTC position coming in hot at 20x leverage. This trader is in for about $2.9 million with a margin of $146,000 on the line. Current P&L? A cool 13 grand in the green. But wait, danger level is screaming danger with just a 5% cushion to liquidation. The price is just 0.47% past the entry. This trader must be feeling like they're surfing on a lava wave right now. You gotta hand it to them though. They've got the guts of a dragon. But let's hope they don't get scorched. Will they ride the flames to glory or get swallowed by the inferno? Keep your eyes glued, folks, because things are heating up faster than a sizzling skillet. Stay tuned, because this trading drama is just getting started. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position to a new fiery play on the field. We've got a short ETH position here, coming in hot at 12x leverage and a jaw-dropping $12 million on the line. But uh-oh, we're already seeing a minus 477 grand. Talk about a spicy start, and we're 3.6% away from liquidation. It's danger level, baby. You know, if I were this trader, I'd start feeling the heat like a roast chicken with a timer ticking down. But hey, I love a good BBQ. And this guy is just sitting there watching his portfolio melt.
Honey, are you still watching those crypto boys gamble away?
Mom, not now. We're watching a liquidation on the big stage.
You've got to stop worrying me with these risky trades.
Sorry about that. Anyway, where were we? Right, the flames are licking at this position like a bonfire. Can this trader dance away from the flames, or will this be a fiery exit? Stay tuned. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to something new and fiery. We've got a powerhouse play on the board. A long Bitcoin position at 20x leverage with a cool $7.5 million on the line. This whale's currently surfing the crypto wave with a tasty profit of about 331 grand. Oh, the entry at $69,171 has this trader cruising with a 4.41% advantage. Not bad at all. Our trader's got 8.5% buffer before hitting those liquidation waters. That's a decent safety net, but it's crypto. Anything can happen. Imagine that chat with their partner. Babe, I just threw 376 grand into Bitcoin, no big deal. Seriously though, this is some high stakes action. Will this position skyrocket, or are we looking at a bumpy ride? Stay tuned, because this market's hotter than my fire-themed commentary. Let's see where this blazing trail leads. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to a brand new play on the field. We've got a mega whale shorting ETH at 25x leverage for a sizzling $5.4 million position. Hold on to your hats. This one's already cooking with a spicy profit of $263,000. Our trader's dancing with danger, but still 8.9% away from liquidation. That's a decent buffer before the flames start licking at their heels. And what's this? The price is down a cool 90%. Someone's betting big against the market and loving every minute of it. Let's hope our trader doesn't get too overconfident, or we might see them eating humble pie for dinner. With the market buzzing and the stakes sky high, can our hero keep the profits rolling in, or will they crash and burn? Stay tuned, folks, because this trade's as hot as molten lava, and anything can happen when you're playing with fire. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position. We're diving into a whale of a short on BTC with 40x leverage. A whopping $486,000 is on the line here. Our trader's already feeling the heat at a cool negative $1,000 in P&L, with just 2.0% to the liquidation cliff. Ah, the sweet smell of danger. You know, this reminds me of a trader who walked into a bar and promptly got served a margin call. But hey, you gotta admire the daring spirit. Might as well paint a target on your back with those leverage numbers. His entry price is at $69,192 and it's teetering upwards at plus 0.28%. Talk about living on the edge. SFX, a door creaking open.
Honey, are you still watching those crypto boys?
Mum, not now, we're watching a liquidation. Sorry about that, folks. Always a blast when family drops by. So this position's hanging by a thread, and honestly, that thread is starting to fray. Will this whale ride the wave to profits or get swallowed by the sea of liquidation? Stick around, because things are heating up. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position into something even spicier. We've got a whale going short on BTC with a massive $225,000 strapped in at 40x leverage. This is high-stakes stuff, people. Currently, our brave trader is staring down a negative P&L of about $11,000. Yikes. But with only 2.5% to liquidation, the flames are still at bay. For now. You gotta admire the guts here. $6 grand margin holding up this tower of Jenga, laughs. It's like playing poker but with high voltage cables. The price is up about 4.86% since entry, and our position is teetering on the edge. Just one flick of the market's tail and we could see fireworks. So, will this intrepid trader manage to ride the wave and cash out big, or will they go down in a blaze of glory? Keep those eyes peeled. This is pure crypto theater. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position to something absolutely titanic. This is a $26.8 million long on BTC with 40x leverage. That's right, we're talking skyscraper-level stakes here. And look at this P&L, up about $885,000. Like picking up coins in a pixelated paradise. We're riding the wave with more than 3% profit right now. And guess what? Liquidation's a good 5.4% away. Pretty comfy for now, but we've seen how quickly this space can get spicy. You've got to wonder though, what does our trader do for a living? Professional tightrope walker? Because that's some wild balance at 40x. Right now, we're in the calm before the potential storm, and I'm here for every second of this crypto roller coaster. Keep your eyes peeled, the action is just starting to heat up. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position to a whole new ballgame. We've got a whale in the house with a long BTC at 40x leverage. We're talking a whopping $446,000 position with just 11 grand in margin. Risky business alert. Currently sitting pretty at a $1,000 gain, but with a danger level distance of just 2.6% to liquidation. It's like standing on the edge of a volcano, folks. Is our trader a genius or just plain reckless? Either way, it's about to get spicy.
Babe, are you spending time with those charts again instead of me?
Jessica! We're on the edge of glory or disaster here.
Ugh, more like the edge of ignorance. Call me when you're rich enough for dinner.
Right, where were we? Ah, yes, the tension's palpable. Will our whale float or flounder as BTC dances around that 69,000 mark? The next move could make or break. It's like watching a high-stakes poker game where the cards could burst into flames any second. Stay tuned, because this blaze of fire is just getting started. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position. We're now diving into a fresh ocean of opportunity. A whale's got a short on BTC with a scorching 40x leverage. This beast is packing a position size of $225,000, riding on just 6 grand of margin. Talk about high stakes. And it's facing some flames with a P&L of negative $12,000. Our hero is only 3.1% away from liquidation. That's closer than your average Saturday night binge watch and chill. Can they keep the flames at bay, or is this going to be a fiery roast? Speaking of roasts, what's hotter? This leverage or their palms right now? The current price is about $69,608, which is hotter than a pizza straight out of the oven. Let's see if this whale can swim against the current, or if they're about to get scorched. Hold tight, it's going to be one wild ride. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position to an absolute whale of a play. Ladies and gents, feast your eyes on a $12.8 million short on ETH at a sizzling 12x leverage. Talk about betting against the house. And oh boy, we're already down 650 grand. That's a spicy meatball rolling towards a fiery abyss with only 2.3% of wiggle room before liquidation strikes. Our danger level reads danger with a capital D, and I'm not talking about a cozy campfire. This is a full-blown inferno. You know, this trader's risk appetite could give a roller coaster designer a nervous breakdown. Might as well be bungee jumping with dental floss. But hey, we love a good comeback story. Can they pull a rabbit out of the hat before the flames engulf their position? The tension is high, the stakes are blazing, and we've got front row seats to this crypto thriller. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position. Now let's turn the heat up to a scorching new play. We have a whale going long on BTC with a jaw-dropping 40x leverage. This isn't just a play, it's an inferno with $26.8 million on the line. Currently sitting on a sizzling profit of nearly $1 million. Danger level is normal, but don't get too cozy. 5-7% from liquidation is still a fiery cliff's edge. Our trader must have nerves of steel or an aversion to sensible risk management. Either way, the embers are glowing bright. Price is up 3.61% since entry. Not bad, but stay alert. This could go supernova at any moment.
Let's go ride that BTC wave all the way to the moon, baby. Big bags only. We love to see it.
Hype Harry jumping in to fan the flames. But careful, one wrong move, and this could be a bonfire of vanities. In the world of high-stakes trading, sometimes you win big and sometimes you catch fire. Let's see if our whale is making a splash or about to be smoked. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. This is the blaze of fire you don't want to miss. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position into a sizzling new play. We're talking Bitcoin, and it's a short position at 20x leverage. We're diving in with a whopping $2.9 million on the line. Current P&L is down a modest $7,000. Nothing too spicy, but we're definitely heating up. And what's this? We're staring at a danger level that screams danger. Just 4.3% from the edge of liquidation. This isn't a stroll in the crypto park, folks. It's a high-stakes thriller. Our traders got nerves of steel. Or maybe just a high tolerance for caffeine-induced craziness. With the price only up a hair at 0.2%, this position is teetering like a tightrope walker in a windstorm. Get ready, because one slip and it's game over in a fireball of glory. Whether it's a blaze of triumph or a fiery tumble, you won't want to miss a single tick. Let's see where the flames take us. All right, folks, buckle up because we're swapping gears from our last position. Now onto a fresh whale sighting. This heavy hitter is going long on BTC with a scorching 40x leverage, throwing in a cool $509,000. Already up $2,000, but our danger meter's lighting up like a campfire at just 2.7% from the edge. It's like watching a tightrope walker over a pool of piranhas. With a margin barely worth a pizza party, it feels like a game of how low can you go? But hey, sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, right? Let's see if this one's got the guts to hold that line. Current price is sizzling at $69,530, which is 0.44% above entry. Lives are on the line, folks. Stick around, root for our trader, and let's see if they can keep this blaze from becoming a bonfire of losses. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're swapping gears from our last position to a sizzling new play. We're jumping into a short ETH position at 15x leverage, and we've got $42 million on the line. We're starting at a scorching P&L of negative $2.1 million, just a 1% sprint away from liquidation. The price is up 5%, and this position is teetering on the edge. It's like watching a tightrope walker in a hurricane. Now, who says you can't have a BBQ in the crypto world? This guy's roasting marshmallows with his portfolio.
Honey, are you still watching those crypto boys?
Mum, not now. We're watching a liquidation in real time.
You're obsessed. Come get a snack, you need a break.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay, where were we? Ah, yes. We're staring down the barrel of a $42 million gun, and only the bravest stick around to see if it fires. Stick tight, because when the flames are this high, anything can happen.